Hey guys, it is VHS Media Man here, and oh boy, I am bringing you another awesome update yet again from Video Game Exchange. I went there today and got a bunch of tapes, and some of these are really cool. I saved the best for last, of course. So to start off, we have two clamshells, one of which is actually sealed. And I knew I couldn't pass this one up because this was perfect. This is a sealed clamshell of the Goonies. And then the other one that's like a regular clamshell is of The Nesting. Also a really cool find. September 23rd, 1985. And the end label fell out, as you guys can see. Alright, now as for like the regular rest of the tapes, to start off, we've got a Return to Salem's Lot. I do want to get the first Salem's Lot on VHS whenever I find a copy. I've seen a few before, but haven't seen one in a while. Also, this one's tough to get out, so sorry for putting the camera down. But here you go. Here's what it looks like. There's definitely a printing under here, but I'm not going to look. This is a rental from Vacaville Music in California. Never heard of the place. Next is a 2004 Paramount VHS, I believe, of Twisted. There's no week and year code up here, and there is going to be one on the side, but it's blocked out by a Hollywood video label, so I don't know it for now. At some point I can check and see what it is. Next is Driven. I remember Corbin had a copy of this, so that was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this VHS. July 31st, 2003. Knew I had to get this one when I saw it. Next is Angel Eyes. March 13th, 2002. Next is a Jean-Claude Van Damme movie of Double Team. '13th week of 1998. Next VHS is Soul Food. Printed on the 4th week of 1998. Alright, next is of The Poseidon Adventure. I've heard a bunch of good stuff about this movie, so I figured I'd get it. Okay, I thought there'd be... Actually, is there invisible ink printings? It looks like there is, but I don't know if I can read this. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to read this for now. I'll take a look at it later. I'm going to set this one off to the side. Okay, next is Sing. Not the animated movie, of course. If only that was on VHS. 37th week of 1990. Let me double check. Yeah, it should be 1990. Next is a VHS from Media. This is of Let It Rock. No printings on this one. Pretty cool find, though. Next is Skeletons in the Closet. Looks like June 4th, 2001. Oop. Used, I could tell. Alright, next is White Hunter Black Heart. I believe that's what it's called, at least. Yeah, it is. I just want to make sure. Probably a print date under here, but I'm not going to look yet. This is another rental from Vacaville Music. There's actually one more coming. It's the very last tape, which I'm saving for last. And like I said, you're going to see why. But next, I have the first sealed VHS of this update. This is of Red Shoe Diaries. I think this one might be factory sealed, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm just wondering because of the sticker on here. Anyways, next is The Man in the Attic. Blockbuster rental. 25th week of 1996. Normally I don't get tapes with Blockbuster labels if they're like covering up this, but considering it looked like it was at the very end, I figured I'd get this. Next is a Sex and the City VHS. This is a part of the complete second season. My first VHS of this show, and I'm hoping to get more in the future. April 11th, 2001. Next, this is a VHS I found out on Reddit because there was a post on it that absolutely exploded. So I figured I'd get this when I saw it. But this is of Colors. Okay, I wanted to make sure. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any printings on here. Next, this is a replacement VHS of a faulty one that I have. But this is the original release of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Actually, no way. It's not the original release, but it's good enough. I thought it was. Otherwise, they have this thing on the bottom about the Temple of Doom. This is in like a plastic case. Let me just open this up real quick. This thing is in like extremely good condition for its age, though. Like, this is impressive. '47th week of 1987. Putting this back down just because of having to put it back in the plastic case and whatnot. Alright, and then we have 4 sealed VHSs. The first of these I'm going to unseal after this video. It's a Good Times double feature VHS of Killers from Space and The Day of the Triffids. Yeah, this one I'm just going to unseal, and hopefully there's nothing, like no mold on it, but we'll see. These 3 I'm going to keep sealed, though, for now. First of these is Scissors. Spec. Looks like a reseal. And The Terror. Alright, now, For the last tape in this update, this is my first ever VHS from Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment. Now, I don't mean like Columbia TriStar or like just Columbia, like that era. No. This is when Columbia first released VHS. All the way back in like the early 80s, maybe late 70s, but definitely early 80s. And when I saw this, I almost freaked out. And this is actually kind of ironic, considering like what's happened recently and by the name of the title. But for my first ever Columbia Pictures Home Entertainment VHS, this is one hell of a find. I present to you the VHS of Happy Birthday to Me. And considering my birthday was a few days ago, this is extremely fitting. Oh my gosh. There will definitely be an opening and closing to this one, assuming the tape plays nicely. And since it's in a plastic case, I'm going to take this out. And yes, this is a rental from Vacaville Music as well. I love this old like Columbia Pictures logo. It looks really nice. But yeah, since it's like a really old tape, there's no printings on this one, but yeah. Ten out of 10 find. That's going to do it for this update. I will see you guys in the next video, which will probably be an opening and closing to that VHS. But yeah, hope you enjoyed.